Hiya! Welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, we're going to be doing Itto's drum quest. Okay, the dog is not where it's supposed to be. But, so I went to the event menu so that I could take the quest. I didn't realize it was going to open something. So, we actually received a letter. Let me quickly read that. Yeah, the Almighty Artaki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival. Certainly a name. Alright. What's up, compadre? Have you missed me since we last met at the chasm? I mean, you've been on my mind if that's what you're wondering. In fact, you're the first person I thought of when I came up with this idea. To celebrate Shinobu's successful graduation and, show off the almighty awesomeness of the Arataki gang, I've decided to book a grand venue in Rito to organize a festival. We're calling it the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival. How's that? Quaking with excitement already, I'll bet. I can guarantee that this festival will be as massive as the Iridori Festival and more meaningful than Lantern Rite. Once it's over, the gang's name will spread far and wide all across Inazuma. That's why I thought of you, buddy. Love for you to join in on the fun. We can go nuts, sing songs, do some beetle fights, grill some lavender melons. How about it? Excited? Oh, I bet you are, so hurry down to Rito. I'll wait for you here. Or there. Wait, Shinobu, I don't think we need that line about lavender melons. It just doesn't sound cool enough. Yeah, I said we didn't need it. We don't need this line either. Oh, come on. Oh, Shinobu. What's this? Oh. So, as you heard, we gotta go to Rito. It's right over here. I didn't want to teleport in case it automatically did a cutscene, because sometimes it does. But, oh, it didn't. Okay, we're just far enough away. It's true. Kimura? Hey, have you heard about a drumming festival? Isn't there supposed to be a festival soon? Okay. It's the Almighty Arataki. The Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious. Yes, the same one. What?
奉行所で事前に申請すべき手続きにもそういった記録は一切ありません。明らかに未認可なものでしたので、私たちは規定に従い 強制的にその催しを中止させたんです。
強制的に中止？じゃあ、あいつらまさか捕まったのか？
いえ、彼らはそういった経験が浅かっただけで、安全対策も一応用意していたので、そこまではしませんでした。簡単にその辺の決まりを彼らに教えて終わらせています。
That's good, I guess.
あいつらも安全意識はしっかり持ってるんだな。
Probably Shinobu.
もし荒滝派をお探しでしたら、天金島に行ってみてはどうでしょう。天金島はシャブ業が大小さまざまな祭りのために用意した会場です。その上、民間が主催する文化的な行事を育むことも目的としています。ですので、手続きも費用も最小限なものになっているんです。このことは荒滝派の人にも教えました。もし
Is that
彼
that
ら
small
に祭りを
island?
開催する気がまだあったら、あそこが一番適した場所でしょう。
なんだか不安な気がしてきたけど、
Mm.
せっかく来たんだし、天金島に行って探してみるか？
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it is that small island. Just doesn't have like a good teleport to it, but this one's close enough. Also, the cat left me. He's over on his chair. I'm sad. Well, it's fine. It's getting pretty warm anyways. Man, I haven't been over here in a while. You don't want to fight me. I'm telling you, you don't want to... Well, that probably... Could probably drop a handguard. Might as well. Pew. A single handguard. Just what I've always wanted. Well, one handguard's better than no handguards, I suppose. Oh, is this hydrangea? Love hydrangea. I actually have hydrangea.
荒滝派の人はいなそうだぞ。ここはシャブ業の代行が管理しているはずだ。そいつに聞いてみようぜ。
Wow. It's this person.
二人ともなんか用かい？
We're looking for the Arataki gang.
ああ、わかったぞ。君たちも荒滝極上なんとか大祭典っていうのに参加しに来たんだな。
Two?
そうだ。ついさっき天領奉行の九条沙羅様と長野原花火屋の宵宮さんも来たんだよ。宵宮さんは花火を届けに来た際、彼らが会場の準備をしているところをたまたま見かけたみたいでね。興味をそそられたのか見に行ったんだ。九条沙羅様の方は一体何のためにここへ来たのかよくわからなかったが。
オイラたちよりも先にここに着いた人がいたんだな。で、荒滝派のやつらは今どこにいるんだ？
それが残念ながら最近は島に空いている場所がなくてね。だから彼らには北西の小さな浜辺を会場として手配した。もう少し早く申し込んでくれていればもっといい場所を用意してあげられたんだが、北西の方に向かえば彼らを見つけられるはずだ。
I can't imagine Kujo Sara drumming, but I guess I don't really know for sure. Itto, we're here. Where's your brother? Your cousin, the blue Oni.
やっと来てくれたか、マブダチ。
Mm-hmm.
ちょうどお前がいつ来るのかと思ってたところだ。来てくれて嬉しいぜ。 俺様の会場を見てみろ。どうだ、これ以上いい場所はねえだろ。
三方は海に囲まれ、空気も澄んでる。街の喧騒から遠く離れ、よそでは見ることのできない絶景を楽しめる。
天金島を背にしたここは祭り文化の中心とも言えるだろう。極上のおもてなしと施設を独占できる好立地だ。
I
さらに陸路も
see.
水路も利用できて交通の便がいい。徒歩や船であっという間に来ることができる。
You guys are eternal
この会
optimists.
場を見た瞬間、俺様はビリッときた。
Mhm.
ここしかねえってな。あの瞬間、世界は大きく変わった。
I see.
親分最高。
絶対天領奉行のやつらに追い出されただけだよな。
それより本題に入ろう。
Okay.
今回お前らに来てもらったのはもちろん俺様の新た下克上正々豪華大祭典に参加してもらいたいからだ。そしてこの祭典には大きな意味がある。俺ら新た派の名を宣伝することにもなるから、今後仲間を募集するのに役立つって親分は言ってたぜ。
それから
Mhm.
忍の姉子の卒業をお祝いすることができるとも。
Or is
あと
Shinobu?
資金不足で過去数回にわたって延期された団体活動の埋め合わせもだ。
まさに大きな意味のある祭典だな。
アキラ、最後の一言は余計だ。
Where is Shinobu?
祭典つうのは宣伝すればするほど参加する人も増える。だから忍にはチラシを配ってもらってんだ。
おい、忍は主役なんだろ。あいつが真面目に仕事してて、どうしてお前らがここでブラブラしてんだよ。
俺様だって真面目にお前らをもてなしてんだろうが。実は親
Huh?
分はさっき帰ってきたばかりなんだ。
お前らがもうすぐ来るかもしれないからわざわざ帰ってきたんだよ。
親分も忍の姉子と一緒に頑張って客寄せしてくれてたんだぜ。
おいおい、そう褒めんじゃねえよ。
おい、押し使い野郎も真面目に働いてたんだな。珍しく頼りになるじゃないか。
空飛ぶちびすけに話すことはねえ。それより兄弟、今回の祭典について何か聞きてえことはねえか？
Yeah, are we drumming? Oh, I heard. Well, I heard Yoimiya showed up too. I don't care about
長
Kujusara.
野原花火屋の店主のことか？
Yes.
あいつはほんと熱くておしゃべりなやつだよな。天金島に荷物を届ける途中、たまたま俺らの祭典を知ったみてえだ。この祭典を気に入ってくれたらしくて、お祝いに来てくれた。次は花火を用意してくれるとも言ってたぜ。今後は新竹屋も長野原花火屋にちょくちょく顔を出した方が良さそうだな。それより兄弟、今回の
I heard Kujusara came.
あのクソ天狗のことか。
Yes.
あいつにも一応招待状を送ってやったんだよ。だが
Oh.
あいつはそれを受け取らなかった上に、わざわざここまで来て掲示板を立てやがった。観光客への警告だとか言って、でたらめなこと書きやがって。しかもだ、その内容を書き換えるなよって俺らに釘まで刺してきた。俺ら新竹屋を付け狙うとは実に卑劣だ。いつか絶対に街中で正々堂々あのクソ天狗を倒してやる。この俺様があいつをみっちり懲らしめてやらねえと。
Good luck with that.
今回の祭典について
What's this festival got in store for us?
いろいろあんぜ。あそこの小さい丘が見えるか？あれは豪華峰っつって あそこに立てば海に向かって自由に歌うことができる。この
Okay.
鏡火は炭で売りを焼くのにぴったしだ。
Huh.
こっちの箱は七星召喚をやるにも虫相撲をやるにもちょうどいい大きさをしてる。
本当にいろいろあるんだな。
Okay.
この祭典の一番の目玉は豪華菜園だ。ほらこれを見てみろ。お前らにこっそり教えてやる。これは俺様が秘密の仕入れ先から入手した縄文だ。とある有名な陰陽師が残した小鼓で、本来なら800万モラもする代物だ。だがその上ではこのかっけえ俺様と彼女には縁があるっつって割引してくれた。たった80万モラでいいって言ってくれたんだよ。
I think he got
800万
scammed.
モラもするものが80万モラになるなんて、どう考えても騙されてるだろう。
当然俺様だってそんな安っぽい手口には騙されはしねえ。この小鼓の縁が破れてることに俺様は一目で気がついた。つまりこれは不良品だったんだよ。そんなもんが俺様に縁があるなんて笑えるぜ。だから俺様はもう一度値切った。最終的に8万モラで交渉成立したってわけだ。本当に儲けもんだぜ。
得したのは相手の方な気もするけど。
Hmm. If only we had Kaza here to repair it.
使い野郎が8万モラも出せるなんて、そっちの方が驚いたぞ。
たかが8万モラだ。俺様を甘く見るなよ。
Hmm.
そのうちの2万は俺が出したけど。
俺も。親分、なんで俺だけ3万なんだよ。
2万、2万、そして3万。牛使い野郎。自分は一銭も出さずに古文から8万モラも絞り取ったのかよ。
おいおい、お前どういう計算してんだよ。俺様だって残りの1万モラを出せる。せて食べんのはここまでだ。もうこんな時間だし、そろそろ白部のとこに戻んねえと。祭典はまだまだ始まったばかりだ。賑やかにするにはもっと人を呼ばねえとなんねえ。その小鼓をちゃんと持ってるよ。豪華菜園を始める準備ができたら玄太に声をかけてくれ。それじゃまた後で
Okay.
ね、兄弟。
Kyodai. Alright. I have a new quest called Click. Talk to Susan. Alright. Genta. Oops.
俺は新たき豪華祭の案内人のゲンタだ。豪華菜園を始める準備はできたか？
Yep.
この小鼓だが、親分が一つ説明するのを忘れててな。
Mm.
俺たちみんな楽器には詳しくないから、始める前にお前が調整した方がいい。そうすれば、
Okay.
より美しい音が出るはずだ。さあ、試してみてくれ。
Alright. Press the controller button along to the drum beat on an accented note. What? place. Alright, that's probably fine. How is the drum in or out of tune? Oh look, it's Messina! This is the Messina standee that was originally in front of the Aya Publishing House. Goodness knows why it's here. An Onikabuto gift box. A small box with Onikabuto in it. It is clear that this box is pretty pricey. To think that even Onikabuto might warrant packaging this fancy. This, you suppose, must be the vagaries of supply and demand? But won't the Onikabuto inside suffocate? I mean, there's little holes right there. Alright. Yeah. It's showtime. Okay, how do I... Yeah. Question, how do I play this on controller? Well, we'll try... if you do... Well, let's try normal first, just so I know what the notes look like. Oh no, Square X circle. What? How am I gonna do this? Yeah, this doesn't entirely work on controller. Oh no. Okay, well, I didn't quite get my full combo, but that's fine. Oh boy. Oh my god, do this on control. I did not think this through. I won't try though. It's just kind of hard to tell, yeah, like what line some of the notes are on. still got Descantus, but it's fine because you only have to get Dulcim. Is that how it's pronounced? Are these like... Okay, so 2 days until we unlock all of the songs. That's fine. Oh, let's... let's try this. I wonder if there is a setting to put, like, lines. Just so I can see... like, what track the notes are on, if that makes sense. Oh. It's not used to these far notes. Oh. Well, that's fine. I still got my things. Settings. Okay, wait. So there's that. And there's... would that be better? I don't know if that would be, but I guess I'll try it. But it looks like there's not... no, there isn't. That's fine. Alright, let's try it. The new notes. Is there even music? I was expecting, like, Kazuha's trailer theme. Is this his trailer theme? Because I thought it was more like... doesn't sound like it. That's fine. I'm still getting Descantus, which is good enough for all the rewards, so that's all I care about. What's this? Was this in Toma's trailer? I don't remember the song. Like, I remember the Yoimi and Itto ones. I don't really remember this Kazuha one. Because this trailer one was, like, pseudo-rap sounding, wasn't it? I like this one. I'm excited for that one. Right. Yeah, and like I know that song, so I don't know what these other ones are, but I'm sure that's fine. I didn't have to use the L1 or R1 for the last song. So I have no idea if this works better or not. Oh, I wasn't ready for the L1, R1. Well, that one was Dulcim. Because I missed the last note. That's fine. So the answer was no, the L1, R1 does not work. So that's fine. So I just have to wait, well, 3 days actually, because this one's 8 hours. So 3 days would be like Sunday. So they should all be unlocked by next week. And there's plenty of time on this, so that's fine. Alright. There was Susan. Alright, Susan. You know, it's just called Click. Hello, you needed help? The scenery here is rather lovely. If only someone was around to take a picture for me. What are you doing? Oh, are you the traveler? Great. I was just looking for someone to help me out. My name is Susan, and I'm from Mondstadt. My husband is here in Inazuma on a business trip, so I came here with him. But we had no idea that the situation in Inazuma would become like this. Since we can't go home anyway, I suggested that we travel around Inazuma. Unfortunately, my husband is really lazy, and I couldn't get him out the door. I ended up traveling by myself. But I don't have anyone who can take pictures for me, which is a crying shame. I'd asked a friend of mine to help purchase this camera and fontaine and all, too. Since you're here, traveler, may I ask you to help me take some pictures? Leave it to me. Thank you, traveler. Please tell me if my pose is all right or not. Should I tilt my head a bit? Okay, I'm ready now. Okay. Let's take my camera out. And let's zoom. Is this all she wants? Okay. Oh. Have you finished taking the pictures? Let me have a look at them. Pictures plural? I only took one. Not bad. I'm a natural-born beauty after all. Very, very lovely indeed, ma'am. Oh, traveler, you're such a sweet talker. Come, this is your reward for pictures of me. Here you go. What I get? Just companionship XP? Alright. Well, we finished Itto's drumming thing. Thought it would take longer. But we do have some world quests to do. I think we have a lot of... Okay, well, I don't know where the fossils are. We can find the Gukua guy. AUT house. Well, let's go back to Leeway, because all the stuff is in Leeway anyways, and do some world quests. Oh no. My Italian ice is melting. Oh, I forgot about it. No melt. Oh, it's still relatively solid. I was not expecting to see Zhongli, but alright. Hello. Look, he really is over there. Hey, Zhongli! Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Ah, Zhongli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Yes, they are old acquaintances of mine. That's how I answer. They're not friends, they're acquaintances. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual too. Somehow we talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. Oh, you mean that story? It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought it was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture. But as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology, so now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure is all mine. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot. But come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories, too. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells of how Rex Lapis carved Ajdaha out of a magical rock, then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of the world. Isn't that just mesmerizing? And yet he said, story is a true masterpiece save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. Wait, he didn't create Ajdaha? What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Qingxi village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well-cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I am sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Leeway Harbor, right? It just means to say that the details in your stories aren't correct. Why are we talking about stories here? What has this got to do with the archaic stone? Ah yes, back on topic. Back on top. So I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. Ah, see? Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day, a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, "Well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm." What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. What an answer. Huh, the chasm must be quite the mysterious place if even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently, when mining operations resumed. I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes, indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought that Rex Lapis and Ishtaha could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. Be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise, he's in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. He's got good taste, and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really gonna sell him the stone? Yes. Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Ishtaha underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people if Ishtaha really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right. Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. Yep, that's a good point. To be honest, I'd wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. Huh? There's an illustration on it. I'd love to have this fan in hand while telling Through the Eyes of a Dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of fan's really rare. You know, even Paimon wants it now. Oh right, don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling would rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day gift them to like-minded audiences. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. 2 fans. You certainly... Oh. Can I really keep this? Of course, you're my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. Hope it's not too meager a gift for you. I'll gladly take it. Thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Ah, right. Actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear. Well then, please, go ahead. There's no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli! Zhongli, were you at the chasm? You saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Xiao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. Huh? Stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Zhongli? Now that I'm on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places. Ugh. It's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Do you miss the past? Not at all. I'm immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. Oh yeah. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the 4 corners of the world, and much to marvel at amongst the mountains and waters, believe I must travel still more in the future. Oh, you got a fan. Alright. That was certainly a world quest. We still need the 3 stones. The chasm's upper levels. Oh, we can go here. Where's this? It's not that far away. Yeah. We can go back to chasm. I'm still missing one of the shiny stones. Hello. Just my luck. I'm not gonna tell any more stories today. Not today, I swear it. What's going on? This tiny little stage is really annoying me. It's been poorly maintained for decades. It squeaks at the lightest touch. Flong told our boss, Fan Uri, that it needed to be replaced, but he would always brush me off, saying that he couldn't find a good carpenter to do the job. Today, when I was telling the story of the Wrath of Haishan, would make that infernal squeak with every pose I would strike. Nothing could have killed the mood more effectively. Everyone present burst out laughing, and some even made fun of me for it. Fed up with it. Let's bring a good carpenter to see Fan Uri. Then we'll see what other excuses he can come up with this time. You're from the Adventurers Guild, right? Can I just directly ask you to find a carpenter for me? Who should I look for? Oh, my bad. You don't look like you're from around here. How can I expect you to know where to find good carpenters? Well then, how about you go to Qingxi Village and look for Master Lu at Fanmu Carpenters. He's known for good skills. Please ask him if he's willing to help me. He can send an apprentice if he's not available. Any carpenter from Fanmu Carpenters can manage the job. If they build it right, that means we can finally have a befitting stage for Miss Yun. Ah, Yunjin. Ha! Such a genius. With this reasoning I just came up with, I don't see how Uriye can say no again this time. Just rest assured, as long as you bring the carpenter here, you'll be paid in full. Got it. And I'll be counting on you. I'm at the tea house every day. Come to me when you found our carpenter. Okay, Qingxi Village. Well, I mean, I know Master Lu. Oh. But... oh, there's the weird sad kid. Oh, I need to be careful with my stamina. Hello, Master Lu. What's the hurry, young lady? Would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea? Master Lu, we need to fix the thing. Oh, it's not difficult to build a new stage, but I'm afraid I can't help. Liyue Harbor is too far away. No one will be taking care of Famu Carpenters if I go. What's more, I'm too old to travel this far. It would take a toll on my fragile bones. Then... guess I can kiss that commission fee goodbye then. Hang on a second. Since you've traveled all the way here, why don't I recommend someone capable to you? Although he's not yet my apprentice, I've been considering the possibility of accepting him. Master Lu, I'm almost done with the 4-chair set the village head wanted, but I ran out of wood for the last chair. Dayu, thank you for helping out in the village. Speak of the devil, I was about to say that Dayu can handle your request as well. Do you have a job for me? But I'm not yet Master Lu's apprentice, so I can't represent Fanmu Carpenters. Calm down there. They came from Liyue Harbor and want us to build a new stage for Heiyu Tea House. Oh, you want us to build a stage? Us means me and Master Lu. Did you hear that, Granny Roshan? Yes, I did. Master Lu, Dayu really wants to be your apprentice. He only follows you around at Fanmu Carpenters when there are so many other choices. He's a diligent and kind boy. It's time you gave the nod. Got it, got it. I already asked him to take jobs on my behalf. I think I've made myself quite clear. Thank you, Master. Dayu, the first job I'm going to officially send you on is to build a stage for Heiyu Tea House. Do your best and make me proud. Piece of cake. I've worked for the carpenter who built the stage for the Jade Chamber. Don't be so proud yet. The stage at Heiyu Tea House has lasted for decades. You gotta build a sturdy one for them, too. Oh, so this is all for Uriye's tea house. How's he managed to never replace his tiny stage for so long? I'll take the job. Let me finish the last chair in the set and I'll come with you. I'm sorry that you'll have to wait a bit. I need 3 pieces of pine wood for the last chair. I'm going to collect some. We'll have to wait a bit. Well, if you don't want to wait, then you'll have to magically produce 3 pieces of pine wood right here, right now. Got it. So you really can do that. Then could I trouble you to bring me 1 red dye? No, wait a minute. Don't get so worked up. A great person like you must have a greater heart. Boy. Let's see. I do have all of this stuff. Like magic. Here they are. He makes a chair. The last chair is finished. Here you are, Granny Roshin. Roshin. Now, time to head to the tea house. Take care, Master. I'll be back in a few days. Alright, be safe. Well then, if I leave now, I'll reach Leeway Harbor by tomorrow evening. See you at the Heiau Tea House then. Okay, let me go back to the tea house. We'll go here. I don't think it really matters. They're both like the same distance. I have to wait for the following day though. Let's see. 1800. Tomorrow. 1800. Really making use of this time mechanic, aren't they? It's fine, I'll just stand here in Leeway Harbor. Imagine if time went forward how long it's supposed to when you traveled between places. So like, if it's supposed to take 2 days to get somewhere, time passes for 2 days. Be interesting. I don't think it would really affect much. What do you mean? Don't tell me you're still arguing amongst yourselves. Oh, I get it. Mr. Lisu wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't get to make the call here. Van Urie, who's actually in charge, isn't keen on building something new. Fine. Just let me know when you two have things sorted out. I've just had a tiring trip and would like to get some rest while waiting. This is just great. So our trip is a waste in the end. Be patient. Let me try talking to him again. Hurry, if you don't want to spend a small sum of money on the stage, you'll lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it. Every time Miss Yun gives her marvelous spear flourish performance, the audience will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? The Yuhan Opera Troupe isn't obliged to perform at our tea house. They could go somewhere else if they're displeased. That would be a huge loss on our side. Miss Yun is a dear friend. She would never do that to me. Quite an optimist, aren't you? But I heard that many people have chosen to go to third round knockout instead of our tea house lately. Iron Tongue Chan has gotten even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? With all the money Miss Yun has earned for the tea house, don't tell me you can't even afford to build a new stage. Did someone call my name? Oh, it's you, Mr. Lisu. You look angry. What happened? It's nothing. I'm not angry, actually. Well, are you here to perform today? I'm just here to have some tea and pay you and Urie a visit. A visit is ephemeris. What a surprise. I'd say it's fate. I'm not at all surprised. Miss Yun certainly knows the art of conversation. Come, friends, I have some newly made tea from Chaoying Village. Let's brew a pot. Urie, when I was downstairs, I heard that you're finally going to rebuild the stage, so this day has finally come. This will need a bit more consideration. Oh, a bit more consideration. Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in the Qingshi village today? You can just directly tell me you went to see Rushin again. Good guess. Granny Rushin was asking about Heiau Tea House, and I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said... What did she say? Oops, I forgot what she said. I seem to have a good memory, but why does it have to fail on this particular day with something so important? Forget it. She'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are always after new things and have little respect for the past. All you know is forcing me to rebuild the stage. The more I explain, the more you'll find me annoying. Please don't get mad, Urie. Let's have some tea, and I shall brew some. Hermes and Mr. Liusu, could I trouble you to bring me some tea? Brew tea with Genshin. I mean, where? Up here? Huh? Miss Yoon, I was wondering why Urie refused to build a new stage despite all its benefits. Now I see why, thanks to your clever choice of topic. I understand his nostalgia. Yes, I really do, but I didn't expect him to have held on to that for decades. Now we know the reason behind it. I don't get it. This is an old story, but since you're involved, I guess it won't hurt to tell you. Fan Urie used to be an opera singer when he was young. He often performed together with Granny Roshin. They would usually play a couple. Perhaps Urie wanted it to be real. But Granny Roshin had feelings for someone else. Later, she grew tired of stage performance and then decided to go to Qingxi Village with the one she loved. But that person didn't make it to Qingxi Village with Granny Roshin, leaving her to live alone in the village ever since. Knowing that I often visit her, Urie would ask me about her from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for Granny Roshin. He sees the stage as a symbol of their past, and thus doesn't want to tear it down. Since the stage means so much to Urie, he's not gonna let us build a new one. Guess all our efforts are wasted. That's not necessarily the case. I have a way to change his mind. Give me some time, Mr. Lisu. Really, as long as the stage gets repaired, I'd be in your debt, Miss Yoon. Don't ask for too much. Please tell Ring of Raining Blades to its very end. Promise you can join me if you want. Somehow Yunjin feels very different than usual. Our tea house has collaborated with the Yunhan Opera Troupe for decades. Miss Yoon would naturally feel more approachable around us. No problem. I'll make some time and tell the story just for you. Alright, now that we finished the tea, it's time to talk to Urie. Okay. Don't see what this all... Poor Dayu. Alright. Alright, old man. Have some tea. Urie, when we were drinking tea, I suddenly remembered what Granny Roshin told me. Oh, what did she say? She said Urie always loves to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about it. She truly understands me. But it seems that she doesn't miss the old stage. I'm the only person who can't let go. What a fool was I to be so obsessed with this stage. Alright, you can rebuild it as you want. It's a touching thing to have kept that stage for so many years. I don't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. The stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Urie wants to preserve in memory. So you finally made your decision? Great, I'll start working right away. Here, take a look at my blueprint. Blueprint. The grand stage on the grand stage on the Jade Chamber was built based on it. According to this design, we need to tear down the walls on the two sides and... Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of building something entirely new. Since the problem is caused by the squeaky wood floor, why don't we repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mr. Lisu? As long as the stage won't affect performance, I have no objections to Miss Yoon and Urie's arrangements. Huh? Is that all you want? So you don't need me to build a new stage? I agree. Miss Yoon's idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't need to buy the planks. We can find some at the docks. May I trouble you to bring me some planks, Fenris? I'll pay you for everything in full later. That works for me. Alright then, leave everything to me. Poor Dayu. Where am I going? All the way over here? It's like I keep getting notifications, but it might be for Twitter. Oh, wait, isn't this a lumberyard? Yay! Let me just steal these. Don't mind me. Actually, I guess I can just run back. It's not exactly that far. Oh, my Italian ice! I know! I wish things were voiced so that I could eat my Italian ice, my dessert. I cry. Oh well. I'll just drink it later, I suppose. Oh, Dayu! Dayu, I have planks. These planks would do. I'll start right away. How do you repair that? Nice. The stage has been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all. Young man, since you've traveled all the way from Qingxi village to here, how much should I pay you? I thought it'd be a big job, yet I only had to repair a few planks, and that wasn't much trouble. I'm new in this line of jobs, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of mora would do, and that makes 8,000 in total. That's a fair price. Good, but I can only offer 2,000 mora. What? Why don't you just ask me to do it for free? This is Urye for you. He has a 50-50 principle, you know. Well, it means 50% off first, then 50% off again, making it 75% off in total. It's rather, economical. Oh my, your boss is really stingy. You only repaired a few planks. I'll only offer 2,000, not a single more or more. Guess I'll have to take it since this is my first commission. Remember to put in a good word for Famu Carpenters with your audience. You can count on me. My young friend here, thanks to you too, you'll be handsomely paid. How about this blueprint? Look at all the details, it must be worth a fortune. To run a tea house, you have to pinch pennies here and there. Miss Yoon, you solved a problem for me on your visit. How should I thank you? It won't be necessary. I'm glad that I was able to help. I'd wanted to invite Xingyan to go on a rock and roll performance. Oh, to go to a rock and roll performance. Oh, you need me to do some explaining for you while you go to the show, right? Don't say that. I just haven't seen my friends... Did it always have a G? Xingyan? For some time, and miss her very much, that's all. If the people from the Yinhan Opera Troupe ask about my whereabouts, please. Got it. I have the answer ready. Oh, you're asking about Miss Yoon. She came to visit Xingyan, and they did embroidery together. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Do you like this one? Yes, I do. Then it's decided then. Is she not allowed to do rock and roll? I'm confused. Alright. Alright, old Cho. The guy who thought he was Gupwa. What's the best way to, I guess this one. Because he's on, like, the top of the cliff, right? Yum, yum, yum. Oh, maybe he's not on top of the cliff anymore. I still need archaic stones, though. And I don't know exactly where they come from. So I don't know what is this. worry. Alright. Old Cho. Hello there, you two. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you here to try your hand at digging for treasures, just for a bit of fun? Nope, we've got something else to talk to you about today. You sold this, yes? This jade pendant. Yes, I did indeed sell it here. Let me have a more careful look at it. Wait a moment. This texture, the smoothness, this translucence. Isn't this the very one I sold to Tang Wu Cho? Aye, indeed. I knew from the start that this one was different from the others. At the time, I had wanted to sell it for a pretty sum, but it caught Tang Wu Cho's eye, and so he begged and cajoled me till I sold it to him on the cheap. So there's only one that looks like this. I sure wish I could pull a second one out of my hat, that's for sure. Good thing it was just this one. This material is filled with elemental energy. If someone without a vision is in contact with it, they'll experience changes in personality, start talking nonsense day in and day out. Tang Wu Cho currently believes himself to be a great hero of the Guhua clan, spends his day behaving all crazy and stuff. What? How could this be? Actually, now that you mention it, this gem does resemble the fabled Smaragdus jadeite quite a bit. The material was said to cause its wearers some discomfort. I heard the older folks say that, well, Smaragdus jadeite is very valuable and is a thing of ominous portents, and that long-term exposure will bring about calamity. Oh no, I've doomed Tang, haven't I? We were both treasure hoarders once. We decided to part ways after making a pretty sum at the chasm. Do not know where Tang Wu Cho went off to, but as for me, I was found by our former companions. They threatened me and forced me to buy the low-quality jewelry they make here and sell it in Liwei. They call it helping with sales, but really, are the materials they use the equal of Xinglu Hall? Are their designs a match for Mingxing jewelry? They're just making me do the dirty work for them. I had to lower the price so much that I was practically losing more on sales. I basically used up all the more I made in our previous job, but it seems like those fellows have finally woken up to the idea that they might sell the base materials for a better price. They haven't come to look for me at all recently. Actually, they've all been captured by Millilith, who infiltrated their ranks. Oh, right. That is true. Ha! That was a good catch for sure, that was. They even threatened to report me to the Millilith too, you know. Now look who's going to eat prison food, Sorry, I got off topic. I'm very sorry about Tang, but I've buried all my valuables in the dirt. You know, to do a little business, earn a little mora. How about this then? I'll let you dig for treasure once. You can give whatever you find to Tang Wu Cho as compensation. Get digging? Can I cheat with my special eyes? No. Alright, I pick... What saw me? Okay. I guess... Well, this one. Iron chunk. What if I dig again? Huh? A bag of ornaments? What's inside here? It's just an empty house. Well, I guess I sort of expected that, but... This is kind of sad. Alright. Well, let's have a look. What did you get? Oh, so you actually got this bag, huh? What's inside? Oh, these ornaments are kinda... ghastly. Well, they were made by the treasure hoarders, and they proved just about as popular as their makers. But if nothing else, they're still made of genuine materials, so you can still cut those gems out and sell them for a pretty sum. Just give this to Tang, will you? Alright, we're off then. Aye, if you have the time, come around and dig for some more treasure, alright? Should we go back now, Femris? Yeah. Let's go back and look for Tang Wucho. Oh, is it gonna teleport me to him? It is. Alright, Tang Wucho. Hey ho. This gem is as large as a bird's egg, yes, but it's also very light. And when you hold it up against the light, you can see a shadow within. Fascinating. How very fascinating. He's still looking at that egg, huh? Oh no! Hey, Mr. Guho Hero. Sorry, what? Yes, that's me, Tang Wucho, 320th generation successor to the Guhua clan. Surely you must have come hence upon hearing of my great deeds. Eh? Oh, it's you two. Right, how about it then? Did you find old Cho? Let's start from the top, shall we? Yes, here, have some gems. That's one huge bag. Let me see what's in it, eh? What in the world is with all these ornaments? They're all so ugly. What, is old Cho trying to make a fool of me, huh? That jade pendant made from Smaragdus jadeite cost me lots of mora, and he even kept contact with those sneaky treasure hoarders after supposedly washing his hands off the business. This ancient grudge. Might just have to cut him down for it. And you call yourself a hero? Wasn't that jade pendant something you wanted to buy yourself anyway? Mm-hmm. You have a point. What? He's crazy. And it's not like he got anything to do... And it's not like he's got anything to do with the treasure hoarders anymore. He's opened a store to let people try their hand at digging for treasure. Digging for treasure? So he's doing that again. He used to pull that trick to get mora for wine. Let me tell you something. The treasure hunt of his works like this. The better the goods, the more explosive barrels will be around it, and vice versa. For example, tiles that turn out to be empty won't have a single explosive barrel near it, while the best stuff is probably surrounded on all four sides by such barrels. Stingy fellow. He's deathly afraid that someone will get their hands on the good stuff. So he set the rules up such that the game ends once you dig up one explosive barrel. Huh? But he said that he'd just let us keep going this time even if we dug them up. Is that so? Well, suppose there's some goodness left in his heart yet. Fair enough. If I had been there with him back then, my martial prowess would have prevented him from being manipulated by those treasure hoarders the way he was. You're what now? I mean, come on, I'm a martial artist. There might still be some distance between me and a true hero, but I can still handle a few treasure hoarders, no problem. I'll go look for him later with 2 jugs of wine next time, I suppose, and we'll have a chat then. Jack of no trades? Oh no! Alright. And then... let's just to the one guy. How many archaic stones do I have? Where are they? I have 2. And how do I find a 3rd one? Zhong Li had a 3rd one, but he wouldn't give it to me. So I just have to find one, I guess. But where could it be? I don't remember where I found the other 2. And if I don't remember the other 2, how can I find the 3rd one? also need to find the last fossil, but I don't remember which pictures I took, so I don't know where the last one would be. It's problems within problems, you know? It's just how it is. I guess we'll go over here. There's a lookout point. Wow, look at that. Alright, now, if I was an archaic stone, where would I be? There's a Sealy over there. Guess I could go towards it. It's just a normal treasure chest. I don't know. I still need one lumen spar ore as well. What was the ceiling? I've lost sight of it. There it is. Sealy. Where are we going? Money. Where are we going? Oh no, what saw me? Literal? Alright. Just gonna leave those there. Farewell. I don't know where this elevator goes. Right. Archaic stone. Or would an archaic stone be under? Hello. Well, I've already been here. Because I can tell from that thing. Also, I'm a dirty cheater. Don't mind me. Can I just... Does this rock not resonate? No, it doesn't. Okay. So how do we make the rock resonate? Or can I just go up to it with earth? With some geo? Alright. There's a windy thing here. Huh. It's another windy thing. Do I have to go to that rock? No. It has to be that rock. Which means I think I need to put pillar here. And then go to this one. So then I'd hits my pillar. It hits this. Which hits that. Which hits that. Which hits that rock. Wow, I'm so smart. I have no artifact space. Have you tried giving it a huggy? No, no hugs. Actually, let me do something about this artifact space, because it's... definitely have a lot of artifacts. Although, none of them are that good. You know what? I'll upgrade this one. No, not 5 times enhancement. I need to get rid of these. It's like the one time I don't want bonuses, when I'm just trying to get rid of artifacts. It's fine. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this one, but... I mean, noblesse is a good offset. Just when you don't quite have a set for a character. It's fine. Alright. What other things can I upgrade? I'm so confused by some of these artifact choices. Alright, I'm pretty sure I don't actually want that one. Or that one. Or that one. That one. Ah, yes, these are the Itto ones. No, they're all pretty garbage, which is about what I expected. Well, these are the Zhao ones? Yeah, right. Anything that I can use for my Zhao. I mean, I guess that one. I just need like DPS pieces, but those are not the easiest to come by. Animo with attack and crit damage. You know, if this rolls into just attack percent and crit damage, it's fine. So let's see. I need just like any... Why did I do it this way? Well, we did get attack. And we got attack again. I swear, if this becomes an actual piece for Zhao... well, we got the other attack, so it's not as good anymore, but... we'll keep trying to see if it'll get into crit damage. Oh, I did not want that. That's fine. God, can I give up some of these, perhaps? Man, these are not great, but you never know. Someone might need it. That's fine. Can maybe put that on Zhao. I have space for artifacts now. So does this game have dungeon or raids? There are dungeons. So actually, go in here. Where are there? Oh, they got killed by the rock, right? There's actually one back here. But, so this is for the artifact that I was just upgrading. But, I actually do need to do my weeklies. So, I'm gonna go do a weekly. And I guess I'll just take this team. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's not the best, but it should be fine. I just might have some trouble with the one orb, but... Where'd she go? Found her. Pew. Actually, let me put down a little jellyfish. She did take away my burst right when I was about to use it. There it is. There's the orb. Alright, we're fine. It was very close, but we're fine. Yeah, Hydro is not good against Electro, but that's fine. Messed up. That's fine. get my burst. Look at all that healing. Kokomi's so good. Look at her. My little fish girl. Alright. 2 fans. Garbage. That's fine. Dream solvent's okay. I have so many dream solvents though. I think I only used it for like Itto. That's fine. Alright, and then we have the other one in the Inazuma. Because I need to do 4 weeklies to use up all of my resin. Yeah, that's fine. I guess. I don't like dealing with Senora, but it's fine. Everything's okay. Okay. Alright. Phase transition. Let's sit next to our little thing to warm up. Shoot our heated fish. Oh no. Leave me alone. No, the butterflies. Okay. I'm getting cold. There's another one. Heated fish. It's all good. Oh, it's hurt. That's fine. Oh, it hurt. Just my energy. Oh, she took away my pillar. No energy for me. Back. Here's this woman. I'm slowly burning to death. That's what I thought. Just heal up my jellyfish, please. Aww. Okay. I need to play this game for the waifu. Yeah? There's one waifu. I believe she's like DPS leaning support. It's Yellen. Or Yulin. And then Barbara and Noelle, who are on her banner, are also decent. You get them for free though, but Noel's really solid. It's just like heal and shield. But I'm waiting for husbandos. But if you want like a really good healer, there's Kokomi. She put down jellyfish. She also doesn't need very good gear. Alright. So that's all the Inazuma ones. So, time to go to the Golden House to beat up a good boy. Yeah, I don't really have any waifus built besides like Kokomi and Fischl, I guess. And then to some extent Yanfei. I have this character though, child. It's an interesting boy. Yeah. I don't think I can play this because it's on PS5 and phone. I'm playing it on PC. So... like, the people who can play this on phone, more power to them. Because I could not. Yeah, you can definitely play this on PC. It is a free game, so... although you would have missed out on... is it on PC? Yeah, it's on PC. But you'll have missed out on all of the, like, past events, which is the only downside. So there's a lot of, like, nice 4-star weapons that you got for free from events that you won't get for starting now. Power to the people that play FF on PS5. I don't think playing it on PS5 is that bad. Like, the only real difference is maybe loading times between zones. Can you tell I have not been doing my, battle pass? Oh, no. It's fine. I still have enough to do one more. Let's do Storm Terror. I don't feel like doing Ashdahas today. It's not that it's hard, it's just... it takes a long time because there's stop points in his health bar. Can't play an MMO. It's like, WoW on PS5? Oh. I think it depends, because if you're just talking about, like, playing on controller, I play on controller, even though I play on PC. And Yoshi P plays on controller as well. So they actually made the cross hotbar system for Final Fantasy XIV And they specifically, like, did not trademark it because they were like, hey, this works really well. Other games, you're free to use this. Because the cross hotbar system is actually really, really nice. Like, it looks confusing, but it's actually really well made. Really, really thought out. The only bad thing is doing, like, some stuff with UI, but you can still use the keyboard and mouse even with controller. Alright. Nice, easy storm terror. Used to your MMO mouse. Yeah, but cross hotbar is actually really nice. You should try it out sometime. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like you hold down, let's say, like L2 to access a hotbar, or R2 to access a hotbar, or you can hold down both, but depending on which order it is a different hotbar. So you effectively have, well, like 2 full hotbars, so 32 buttons, I think it was. At your fingertips. So. Yeah, the only game recently that I've played keyboard and mouse was V Rising. And that's because it really does not have any controller support. So, and it's like people have made ones with it like mapped out, but it does not feel good. It was not made for controller. Oh wait. I'm in the wrong party. Friendship party. Let's go. Let's earn some friendship points. Because I think Itto still needs friendship. Yep, he sure does. Alright, first, let's get a little bit of fire, then fuel, and then fuel. There we go. All done. All done. And the next one. I actually can just run there. I believe the, like, bot I use for streaming doesn't allow links. Like, it might time you out, so no. But if you're talking about, like, controller things for V Rising, I've already looked into them, and I found what should have been, like, a good one, and it just doesn't work. Let's see. Hill at Shirleyan. Let's go read to some Hillage Shirls. I'm gonna do this based off of memory. Alright. Which line? Selly Dada Mimi Nunu. Yep. Okay. Yadada. And then Muye. Alright. I did it. They liked it. Let's go talk to Ella. I did. They liked it. I didn't have to fight anyone. You did good, Ella. Get you away. I didn't read her note. But it's fine. What's this one? Okay, that's fine. Okay. I think past this way will probably be here. You know, I could probably swap out Kazuha. Well, actually, no, I can't. Because if I fight something like a Hydro Abyss Mage, I can't use Itto. That's why I bring Kazuha, I forgot. Alright, Toma. Well, fire. Thank you. Alright, cool. Another daily done. And the next one was this way? Yeah. Yeah. So, like, thinking of what have I played recently? I mean, God Eater, but God Eater was originally on console, I guess. And then Star Rail is also by Hoyoverse. So it has controller. Go to mom. Are they? Okay. Yeah, and then Monster Hunter I play on controller. V-Rising is only made for mouse and keyboard. Yes and no. So, on Steam, people have put together, like, controller layouts, so you can still play V-Rising with controller. But because of the type of game V-Rising is, the controller layouts are kind of obtuse. So, you can only do so much. Oh, they changed what expeditions look like. That's fine. There's no recall now. Okay. That's fine. So that should be all of my dailies. Indeed. Wow. Yeah. Not been doing these, have I? Oh. Actually, I'm not too far off from Mora. Let's just get Dulce or higher on hard. On the last song, that's fine. To make 50 wishes. There's nothing I want to wish on. It's not true. I kind of want the Primordial Jade Winged Spear, but I don't need another bow is the thing. So I'm just gonna save. I don't know if I'm gonna complete my battle pass this time. So that's fine. I'm already fairly high level in Genshin anyways. It's fine if I don't play for like a while. Because I don't need to. Like, I'll hit level 60 and then what? Oh, but I do need to... Oh, well, I guess I'm cooking from up here. Oh yeah, I was making butter. I don't remember why. Huh. Okay. Does anyone have a specialty? Alright. No. No one has a specialty for that one. Alright. Sashimi. I don't have enough ingredients for some of these. Like 10. Man, this one's expensive. Why does it need so much rice? Where's that flour? I can't tell. Oh, maybe that one's flour. The rice and flour icons look very similar. Is this one rice? Guess. Alright. So this needs flour. Should I... Oh, yeah, like... So if you started Genshin now, you wouldn't have this recipe. Because this was from the KFC collab. So there's this one and then the burger. Oh, and the mashed potatoes. Where's the burger? Oh, there it is. The golden chicken burger. Do I... I could make this. I feel like I need mushrooms for something, though. I keep forgetting to pick them up when I'm on the field. Oh, this one's nice. Does anyone have a specialty for it? No. I just want my specialties. Who has this one? Is this the kaching dish? No, wait. I don't know. I think this one's the Chi-Chi dish. This is the Zhongli dish. Man, some of these are so expensive. Like 3 snapdragons? I can make these. I'll do... It has fish in it, so we'll do Diona. Oh, hey, Crook. Oh, the grinding's fine. We already finished the stuff for the Itto drumming festival, and we did some world quests. Now I'm doing some cooking for my weekly, but also doing cooking proficiency. Will Diona proc her thing? Does not look good so far. I mean, it is only a 12% chance, but you'd think it would have procced by now. Nope, no procs. Diona's the worst. You heard it here first. Already mastered potatoes. This needs flour. I think... Is this one Itto's? Yeah, it is Itto's. Alright. Just want to make some yakisoba pan. Itto, please. Well, I guess I would receive one on Itto's birthday, but theoretically. Itto? No? Okay, I guess we're not getting that one. I cry. Is this Sucrose's? It is Sucrose's. It's the one with the weird name. I wonder if we'll see it. Ah, there it is. The weird green one with squares. The drumming can be a nightmare sometimes. So, fun fact, I play on controller. The drumming on controller is, even worse. It's definitely something that probably made more sense on the phone. I don't know how it is for, like, keyboard mouse for the drumming, because it's a rhythm game on controller, or on PC, on keyboard. So... this one. Alright. So, I have decided that it doesn't work. Well, okay, so what they need, maybe I'll write it in the survey, when they put out the survey, is I need, like, lines or, like, tracks to know when the note is on, like, the inner or middle or outer. Because it's just really hard to see sometimes. Especially when a bunch of notes... Actually, no. When there's a bunch of notes, it's fine. But if it's just like one note, you're just kind of staring at it, waiting for it to get towards the bottom so you know which one it actually is. If that makes sense. I guess I could... Can I just drum here? I can edit the beat map. What does that mean? You may add notes even as the music is playing. Press the input button to add notes. Okay. Rhythm line. Yeah, so this is the layout for controller. It's fun. mean, it's fine, I guess, but I don't know, man. This is... I don't know. I don't even know, like, what a better way would be for it. What would be a better way? Because their other way was to have the 2 notes and then L1 and R1. But that one also doesn't entirely make sense. I guess your thumb doesn't have to move as far. You just have to care about 2 notes, but I don't know. I do have a drawing tablet. I wonder if it would work on that. Although having a second copy of Genshin on my computer by using like BlueStacks wouldn't exactly be that great. But, I mean, I used to have it on my phone just because I could use the Google Play Store, but it's a bit of a big file now. Especially since I have my Idle Boy game. I can't have Genshin on there anymore. An Idle Boy game is just a rhythm game, so I have to have that one on my phone. That's a game that I wouldn't mind streaming, but I'd have to get like a capture card. But I do really like Ensemble Stars. The English version actually released today? Let me see. Because I think they were having problems with it. Because they ran out of... basically... they ran out of space for new users to sign up. So... I'm also laughing about... So, related to that. So, you could sign in with Google, or Facebook or Twitter. So, because the Google signups were rate limited, just because of how it is, the game just released and they were like, oh, this is too many people. The game was like, oh, well, you can sign up with Facebook or Twitter. So I go over to look at the Twitter one and it basically wants like everything. Let me find it. I did a tweet about it. Yeah, you know, like when it tells you this is what the app wants to do. So it's wants to see tweets, wants to see your profile, and it's like, sure, whatever. It wants to see the accounts you follow, mute and block, and okay. It wants to follow and unfollow accounts for you. Wants to update your profile and account settings. Wants to post and delete tweets for you. And engage with tweets posted by others for you. Create, manage, and delete lists and collections for you. Mute, block, and report accounts for you. And send DMs for you. And basically manage your DMs. And it's just like, yeah, probably not. I know they probably wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I'm too cautious to actually take that chance. But judging by the replies, it seems like some people didn't actually read that when they signed up with Twitter, and they're just like, oh no. Yeah. So, yeah. Wonder if they ever got that fixed. Looks like they still haven't gotten that fixed. So, we'll see. Because that'll depend on how long it takes Google to actually communicate with them. Because it's not entirely the app's fault. If you do have Twitter, you should go and check out that tweet from me, because some of the replies, and especially like the quote retweets, are pretty funny. But that is basically all we are gonna do today in Genshin. I thought there would be a little more to Itto's little story, but there's really not much going on right now. I did all of my... yeah. Finished Perilous Trail, which was interesting. I know some people were saying that they want it to be permanent. It's like maybe alternative to Abyss, or like an extension of it. I don't know. It means you'll have to build a lot more characters for sure, so it's more for like endgame players, but it's fine. And then we have our little drum. We'll go alongside all of the other instruments. How many do we have now? We have the lyre and the zither. Now we're gonna have a drum. It's fine. I wonder when we're gonna get the rest of our little mini Sealies. Because we're supposed to have... was it 2 more colors? Was it 2? I know there's like a pink one. What's the last color? Maybe it was like another blue. I got the yellow Sealy because I was using basically exclusively Geo characters at that time because it was Zhongli, Albedo. Oh yeah. This thing. Let me switch to this. Need my NRE. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully there'll be more events by next time, because the drawing doesn't take that long, especially since you can do the hardest difficulty and get the benefits of all the lower difficulties. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So that is all of the Genshin for tonight. Yeah. It was nice to come back to Genshin. I actually haven't really touched it since the last time I streamed. If you can believe it. Like, I used to play Genshin every single day, and now taking basically a break from it. But, I mean, it's fine. I actually am more fine with that. I wish there was... like, it was easier to leave the game for a certain... like, for periods of time. But it is a gacha, so it's like, hey, you should play every day if you want to be optimal. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Technically, you should play Final Fantasy XIV every day to be optimal if you want to, like, level everything, get all your tomes. You don't have to. That's why I really like Final Fantasy XIV. But, I don't know. But this weekend is going to be spent with learning Clip Studio Paint, because that was on sale. So I'm curious because I heard it had like 3D models you could put in, so it would help you like draw and such. But we'll see. I haven't actually drawn anything in it yet, so hopefully it'll go well. And I did put out a tweet asking if there was anything you want me to draw while I practice. So if there's like a character from anime or games that you want like to see fan art of, you should post a comment on there. So maybe I'll draw it. I think right now it's just Lloyd Irving yeah, right now Lloyd Irving is the only one on the list. So we'll see. I do like Lloyd Irving. I do like Tales of Symphonia in general, actually, even though Vesperia is my favorite. But, like I said, that is all the Genshin we're going to be doing for tonight. We're going to have a long weekend, and then we're going to enjoy next week. And maybe we'll have another long weekend. Who knows? Hopefully we can get Raid done in one day. But that's all we're going to do for tonight. Thank you for everyone who came out. To Varon and to Crook. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.